Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Virtual Advantage live show. I got it wrong. There you go. This is Virtual Assistants, and today I'm joined by Charmy Galang, co-founder of Innovate, and also we have an awesome guest. So Stella joining us. We're gonna find out more about Stella. So Charmy, take it away.
Yes, thank you, Francois, and thank you, Stella. Stella was one of the clients we worked with at Innovate, and we're so happy to have you here today, Stella. I know you're one busy woman, and we're very happy that you took some time to talk to us. So I'm going to let you tell us more about yourself and what do you do?
So first and foremost, thank you for inviting me. It's such a pleasure and an honor. So my name is Stella Tsarnas. I am a business executive at Scotiabank. I've been working in the banking and corporate field for over 30 years now. And I apologize if you hear my budgie talking because he thinks I'm talking to him, so he's repeating some of the words. Nothing like working from home, right?
Yes.
Um, so yeah, 30 years in the banking and corporate environment. I've worked in multiple FIs. I've covered retail, I've covered regional office, and wealth as well. And currently, right now, I'm with Scotiabank, and I lead a team of financial planners. I basically cover half of the region of Quebec, the province of Quebec. And I'm a proud mom of two boys, a 14 and 19. And I've been married for 23 years, together with the same person for 33 years. So very loyal and very happy. And yeah, as Charmy said, I'm a very busy individual. But something about me is that I'm a very passionate individual, and I know how to. I try to organize my time the way I see fit. And most recently, it's just been 2 months that I've actually launched my own company. It's a non-reportable company, so there's no conflict of interest with what I do at the bank. And it's called Stellanitas United, and it basically it encompasses a Greek female empowerment sisterhood. So how can we expand the Greek female sisterhood and empower one another with the Greek Montreal women, um, and expand their network? So I needed a website. I needed a website. I didn't have one, right? And this is something completely new to me. And I'm so fortunate to have known Charmy from my previous experience. And I reached out to Charmy, and I got to know more about Innovate. And for me, it was like the best thing since sliced bread. I have to say, because it was like a breath of fresh air. It just took like so much weight off my shoulders, and I was paired up with a beautiful virtual assistant that helped me build the site. We kept in contact. She was asking me, "Stella, what do you think about this?" Providing me with a couple of options. Back and forth, and obviously the end product I'm extremely thrilled about. And I have to say, in the last, I got incorporated in May. We are now July 26th. Already, I had two successful events. I've had over 300 followers on Instagram within the last 2.5 months and growing. But
Yeah.
for Selenidas United, but myself alone, I have a tremendous following on LinkedIn. I have thousands of followers, so when I post something on LinkedIn, I got a lot of views. So having the website, it really helps me attract more people to my company, and it increases awareness. This is
Mhm.
what I wanted, right? I wanted the website to be very crystal clear, no ambiguity, straightforward, captivating to the eye, and that's exactly what we have, and it's very clear to the people when they join.
Yeah, and I think that's what's very important when you're creating a website, and this is what I loved when you were working with Christine, which we assigned to Stella, is that it's not just your website; it's also who you are about, right, Stella?
Right.
You also so Christine actually one of the things that you worked on is a branding kit because we
Yes.
didn't know the
Yes.
colors or the
Yes.
fonts. So, what do you find it help you finally have a
Yes.
branding kit? What because your branding is not just your colors; it's also what you represent, right?
100%. And I'm so happy with the branding kit. When it was offered to me, I said, let's go with it. And it was a world of a difference with the branding kit. The colors popped, everything came together. the fonts, the just the reorganization of the entire website. So I'm so happy for that. And I wanted something delicate, because it is women related, but yet also something very impactful and strong. And the combination of colors that we selected alongside with Christine was, you know, I could not have had a successful website if we wouldn't have gone with the branding kit. That's for sure.
No, for
That's
sure.
amazing. And it
Yeah.
creates a turnkey solution for you.
Yeah.
Like before coming on air, you mentioned briefly you changed some stuff on the website, some wording. And that's one of our goals as well,
Yeah.
is for our clients to become the CEOs of their company. So
Mhm.
normally the CEO doesn't touch the website, but anyway, we're starting out, like you said, in May. So it's
Yeah.
good that you have that capability, and our team leaves you with something that's turnkey, like easy to use and customize, and we're here for you all along the way, like Charmy said as well,
Yes.
like for touch ups, or
Yeah.
maybe in 2 years time you'll want to change some stuff. I've expanded to Western Canada, who knows where this could go, and
Yeah.
So
we'll be
I have
here.
to tell you, you raised an excellent point. So with every event that I'm hosting, there's pictures that are being taken, there's reels that are being uploaded. So I need help with that. I mean,
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't even know how to navigate that. So this is why, to your point, Francois, it's constantly ongoing. The business is evolving. There's new events happening. I'm probably gonna eventually rebrand Stella Needis United to Stell,
Mhm.
ELLE, to encompass all women of all ethnicities and all backgrounds. So then again, that's going to be phase, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever we want to call it.
yeah,
So it's all about starting, but then also evolving and having a trusted partner with Innovate, in order to
Mhm.
be able to, reach the desired level that I want to reach in terms of, okay, how am I going to attract people to my website? How are they going to relate to the website? Because the website has to be relatable as well. So that's why I find with the branding kit, the exchange back and forth with Christine was very important, because she got to know who I am, and what I wanted to portray via the website.
Yeah, and I think that's such an important point. And I think this is one of the things that makes Innovate very different is
Yeah.
that we grow with you and we really care about your business. Because when, especially when it's a new business, it is
Yeah.
going to evolve even faster than established
oh yeah.
business. So
I
everything's
want to
always
be able
constantly changing.
I want to be able to go to sleep and know, you know what? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, something's popped in my mind. This is what
Yeah.
I want to add, and then I can call, Christine, and then Christine can jump on it and help me accomplish what I need to accomplish.
For
Yeah, and
sure.
turn it
And
into reality. And just like us for Innovate, at first, I know Charmy and I, we had conversations. Oh, we'll focus on Canada. Well, we already have American clients now, so too late.
Wonderful. Of course.
that's it. Because when your business is, when there's a need for the business, and I
Mhm.
find like this is what I love with Stella, and we get to know each other well, and like her business is such an awesome, it's her mission,
Yes.
so you need passionate people to work
Yeah.
Yeah,
alongside with you. It's not just a company, it's a mission that you have. So, we're so happy that we can work alongside with you and that we can move alongside the company. And people ask me sometimes, why don't you just go to Fiverr, like, which is like, obviously, which is fine, but Fiverr is
yeah,
very transactional.
Yeah.
You give them something, they just do execution, but they don't know about your brand, they don't care about how your business is going to grow
I
usually.
totally
Yeah,
agree. I totally agree. And you don't know what you don't know, right? So when I was
that's it.
starting
Yeah.
out, what did I do? I actually, went I asked people within my network, I would love to build a website. Okay, well, here's a name, here's a name, here's a name. Oh, and then there's an X amount of dollars that's attached to these names. And at the end of the day, I'm like, well, what kind of support am I going to get afterwards? They're going to fix the website, but then are
Mhm.
they going to be bothered to want to, entertain the questions that I have, the evolution that I have in my mind? Whereas Innovate, for me, from the get go, it was such a comfortable experience, and I felt that, Christine was very genuine in wanting to, work relentlessly, relentless
Yeah.
hours to make it, to my liking, which
Mhm.
where I don't believe I would have gotten that experience elsewhere.
For sure, that's it. Like, we're really committed to making sure the client gets what they, and it's not just like a monetary value, really. We're
Yes.
so proud that I am so proud at how much you've grown. And, if you tell me what were the three benefits that you gained just
Yeah.
really just having this website done for you and working with the team.
Well, for me, can you see me actually? Because my screen. Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Sorry, this is the buttons. So the three benefits. I mean, there's so many. Like, if I have to pick three benefits, I would say, obviously, for me, when I go on social media and advertise my website, I get a lot of thousands and thousands of views when I do lives, etc. And then the fact that the benefit is when people go and they see the website, it's very easy to navigate.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a very simple flow. It's not complicated. It's not overwhelming. It's not busy. But then again, if you want something that's a bit more busier, you have that ability to everyone's different. But
Yes.
the benefit for me is simplicity and working with the virtual assistant. Very simple working with her. The benefit is attracting new members to my site already with the get to know more. With the section that we added on the bottom, people
Yes.
are actually subscribing, and I'm getting the emails, and every time I get the email, I get so excited that new members are actually joining. So
Yes.
the benefits I would say is simplicity,
Hmm.
accessibility with a virtual assistant, and I would say growing my brand, right? Growing my brand awareness through this
Hmm.
creation of this beautiful website.
That's amazing. And
There's
if I
more
would have,
benefits, but you asked me to pick three, but there's more. But
that's
For sure.
amazing. And if I'd have known that you're a LinkedIn queen, I would have shared this, but we'll make sure to share it on LinkedIn as well, because
yes,
that's a social media network a lot of people overlook. But for business,
yeah,
it makes a lot of sense. That's where you're
Hmm.
getting executives, CEOs, and women entrepreneurs. I know I'm not the right gender here, but anyway, I really believe in it. And that's one thing I admire, like Charmy educating women on how to invest in like stock trading and your business as well, Stella. And I think of my own wife doing maybe non-traditional like building management and stuff. And I can't change a toilet for the life of me. So, so I
yeah,
totally respect that. And I think it's important to have that team behind you as well. You can't be doing it all as like your website, as you mentioned, the simplicity. It's important to have someone you call, and then what you're the brains, like you don't have to
yeah.
execute everything.
Hmm.
Execution makes a big difference. Sometimes you just don't have time, you're busy. You said you're a mom, you
Mhm.
work, you've got birds, you've got all kinds of things going
I've got
on.
a dog as well. Yeah, so it's
Busy,
no, but
busy.
I would say that. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I so value, my I would say a relation. I would call it a relationship, right? So, because
Hmm.
it's not a transaction, whereas
Hmm.
with other people, what I've heard is, they build the website and it's forgotten, right? Like there's no, but here it's a relationship. It's not a transactional relationship. It's more of a long term relationship. That's the way I view it.
For sure. Yeah. And I find like if you want your business to grow, you need the right people that,
Yeah.
to work alongside with you because, without the right people, it's very hard to do on your own.
A
Stella,
hundred percent. A hundred
it's,
percent. I
yeah.
was, I mean, I don't know if you remember Charmy in the beginning.
Yeah.
I was a ball of nerves. I'm like, I don't know. She's like, you're asking me, what do you want? I had no idea what I wanted. But then
Yeah.
you guided me and you said, okay, but what about this? And, there was the
Hmm.
sample, the skeleton that was shared with me. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's the shell, like we can say.
Yes.
And then we built from there. So it was step
Yeah.
by step, but it was also quick at the same time, which is
Hmm.
like, which is what I needed because I was telling you I have an upcoming event. I need to
Yes.
increase my awareness. And boy, oh boy, did Christine jump on it and worked so. Tellement efficace. I want to
Hmm.
get the word in
Very
French.
efficiently.
I don't know. There might be some, people that don't speak French. Very efficiently, exactly. So
For sure. And I remember like when Stella called me, she goes, Charmy, my event is in 2 weeks. And I'm like, she's like, I need a website. I'm like, 2 weeks?
Wow, quick
I'm like,
turnaround.
well, what's the main important part of your
yeah,
website? And
yes,
also the little things, like I remember saying like the contact us button at the bottom is very important, Stella, because they want to
yes,
be able to reach out to you. And I'm
yes,
so happy
yes,
that you found that so helpful because that's your email list. And as a
yes.
business, the email
Yeah,
list belongs to you. So that's
that's
so
right.
important when you have your website and
Yeah.
you already see all the followers. And I've always
And I
said stuff. Yeah, it's
and
like,
I have to tell you that I have a lot of women that are reaching out to me wanting to know more, wanting to be more
Yes.
involved, because it's piquing their curiosity, because
Mhm.
Yes.
the website is interesting, right?
Yes.
So they want to know more. How can we get involved? How can we get in? So no, I definitely, I'm a huge advocate. I know and I actually, one of my seminars that I'm going to be hosting is how to build your brand through
Mhm.
social media. So guess what? Who am I going to be promoting? Innovate, right? So
Yay.
Yeah.
that seminar, when I'm going to be having over 100 women, that because there's a lot of women that have businesses on the side,
Yes.
catering, whatever the case may be, and they need help. They don't know where to
Mhm.
start. So I have now, through this contact, and I'm becoming one of your centers of influence to
Yes.
be able to refer back.
For sure. And it's so important. And, we'll talk more about like how women, there's so many women building their own businesses now. It's amazing. And, but they need help. There's some guidance
Yeah,
that's needed. And, the more
100%.
network we have, and that's why I love being part of, Stella's community, is that I see these awesome women. And Stella, I work with Stella, as a disclaimer, we worked together for quite a few years. So I know her very well.
Yeah.
Like she is like the perfect guide for women because she's made it so well in a corporate environment, having children and building your own business. That's a lot on your plate. It
It
It is.
really
really
is.
It
is.
is. It
Mhm.
is. And you know what? I'm so passionate, and it's such a desire that I have, and I've always had. I just didn't know when to do it, and it was really pressing the go button, and I pressed the go button, and there you go. And with 2 weeks, we had the website, and then we're just going and going and adding more, and evolving the website, and it's just a beautiful adventure. I mean, I'm really happy.
For
Yeah, and you're
sure.
just getting started. Really, any business, really, in a few years, you'll be like, wow, okay, we've evolved a lot.
That's
So, what's
right.
the
That's
best
right.
way for our listeners to get a hold of you if they want to find out more, see your website, sign up for your newsletter?
Yes,
Um,
absolutely. Absolutely. Great question. So, the best way you can contact me is obviously through social media, through my wonderful site. So, it's Stellanidis United. .com, and or you can go through my personal Instagram page. It's STE_TSA, and you'll see the link tree that Christine helped me build. So the link tree and my webpage, which is StellanidisUnited.com, and just go in there, and once you click in there, there's the
like
exactly,
this?
that's right, or the United.com.
How do you spell it? I'm sorry.
I put it in the chat.
You
I
want me
put in the
just
chat.
you want me
Perfect.
just
Yes.
yeah.
There you go. I'll share it.
You have
Thank you
it?
very much.
I shared in the chat, Stella.
You shared it? Fantastic. Okay, yeah. So it's Stellanidis_United. Oh, that's my, yeah, exactly. That's my website.
Yes.
But in the chat, I can put in the chat as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just for us, actually, the chat, but that's okay.
And just for you? Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So, or you can go to Stellanidis_United. And very quickly, if I can elaborate, so the Greek women are called Elenides. My
Mm.
name is Stella, hence the play on words with Stellanidis United.
Oh, great.
And yeah, so it's all about Greek female empowerment. And then we're going to expand to obviously multiple ethnicities and women of different backgrounds as well.
Wow, so much potential.
Thank
I can't
you.
wait to see what's next. And yeah, we'll have to
Yeah.
connect on LinkedIn for sure as well.
Fantastic. Oh, 100%. 100%. I know I want to be able to promote innovate as much as possible, because it's helped me and it's helping me, and if I can help the company as well. And you're doing fantastic. Congratulations. I mean, such a wonderful, this is like such a, and I really have to say, if
Mhm.
I may, this is such a wonderful concept, because like I said, it's unique, it's interactive,
Mm.
um, and it's as you go, and as you
Yeah.
go, right, it's a living, similar to we say in the financial world, like a living document. A financial plan is a living document.
Yeah,
Yes.
Well, this is a living, ongoing partnership
Yes.
with Innovate.
that's our goal really, is to grow with you. And also we've spoken a lot about women entrepreneurs, but
Yeah.
our virtual assistants, they are entrepreneurs themselves. So we're also giving back, and there's a whole story that we'll expand upon in a different
Yes.
interview, Charmy. But that was one of our objectives, is helping people in the Philippines. It tends to be mostly women at this point. Maybe we'll get a guy at some point, but for now it's mostly women.
Fantastic.
Exactly.
Congratulations to you both. Yes, congratulations.
you.
Thank you, and thank you, Stella, for being an awesome client, and we look
Thank
forward
you.
to working together.
It's my
for many
pleasure. I'm
years.
so excited. I can't wait. All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Good
Cheers.
luck. Bye-bye. I'm giving you both a
Bye.
virtual hug. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't do the heart. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.